Have you ever wondered why some of the most faithful, prayerful, and devoted people of God still find themselves secretly battling lust? Why is it that even those who love God deeply, read their Bible daily, and serve in ministry still face this inner war? If that's you, you're not alone. And no, you're not broken. There's a reason for that struggle. Let's talk about it. See, when God has chosen you for something great, the enemy knows he can't destroy your destiny, but he'll try to distract you from it. Lust is one of the enemy's most powerful distractions because it attacks one of the most sacred gifts God gave humanity. Intimacy. The devil knows that if he can twist your view of intimacy, he can drain your spiritual strength, dull your discernment, and make you feel unworthy of God's love. Think about Samson. He was chosen from birth, filled with divine strength, and called to deliver Israel, but his weakness for lust led him into relationships that blinded him, literally and spiritually. Judges 16. Samson didn't lose his strength because he wasn't chosen. He lost it because he forgot that his gift came from his connection to God. That's how lust works. It tries to pull you away from your source of power, your intimacy with God. Many chosen ones struggle with lust because they carry heavy spiritual assignments. Your calling requires spiritual purity, focus, and sensitivity to God's voice. And the closer you get to your purpose, the more the enemy intensifies his attacks. Lust becomes a spiritual weapon designed to weaken your confidence, your faith, and your relationship with God. That's why the battle often feels so personal and shameful, because it's not just about temptation, it's about distraction and destruction. But here's the truth. Struggling doesn't mean you failed. It means you're fighting. The presence of a battle means you're still in the war, and God hasn't given up on you. Romans 7:19 says, "For I do not do the good I want to do, but the evil I do not want to do, this I keep on doing." Even the Apostle Paul, one of the greatest men of God, understood what it felt like to battle inner desires that didn't align with his spirit. So don't let guilt define you. Instead, let grace refine you. One of the biggest reasons chosen ones secretly struggle with lust is because they often live isolated lives. You carry burdens people don't understand. You feel things deeply. You see things differently. And sometimes in that loneliness, lust becomes a false comfort, a way to fill an emotional void that only God can truly satisfy. But here's the beautiful thing about God. He doesn't condemn you for struggling. He invites you to come closer. Psalm 51:10 says, "Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me." That's not a prayer of perfection. That's a prayer of surrender. When you bring your struggle to God, you open the door for healing. When you admit your weakness, His strength becomes visible in your life. 2 Corinthians 12:9. So if you're watching this and feeling ashamed because you keep falling into the same cycle, hear me clearly. God still loves you. He's not disgusted with you. He's not surprised by your struggle. He already knew this battle would be part of your story, and He's already prepared the victory for you. Your struggle with lust doesn't disqualify you. It humbles you. It keeps you dependent on God instead of your own strength. And in that dependence, your character grows, your faith deepens, and your heart becomes more like His. So today, instead of running from God, run to Him. Tell Him, "Lord, I can't win this battle on my own. I need your help." And trust me, He will meet you right there with open arms and unconditional love. Because no matter how dark the temptation feels, God's grace is always stronger. If this message spoke to your heart, take a deep breath and remind yourself, I am chosen, I am loved, and I will overcome. Type Amen if you receive this message and believe that God is giving you victory over every secret struggle.